Awesome. Hey, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome to Tea Time. My name is Clotho V Melodium, NEXAS Class Genesis's musical Prince of Darkness, and today we have a very special guest. And you are?
I'm Camisole Corzette, Sock Agency's captive hag.
There we go. We love hags, am I right, Chad? Yeah, Chad kind of knows me as I guess one of the resident hag lovers of NEXAS. We do have a lot of hags over at I mean a lot of hags as well on NEXAS, but hag lovers as well. But welcome today to Tea Time, Cami. It's really nice to have you here.
It's nice to be here. Thank you.
Well, I guess I just want to ask, how you doing today?
I'm awake. I sure am awake. I'm out of my facility. I'm in front of tea, so that's great.
Yeah, how does it feel to be in the outdoors?
Phenomenal, thank you.
Yeah, and I know it might be hard to sip some tea while you're bound like that, but yeah, we'll make it work.
We'll figure it out, right?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Exactly. Yeah, because people are already asking. There's someone asking already, how can she drink tea when her arms are in the jacket? Hey, we'll figure it out.
Not well. Not
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah, with a lot of skill and very carefully. You can probably just imagine her picking it up between her toes or something and using her feet.
Not having to dipping my head down into it.
Yeah,
like an
yeah.
animal.
Yeah, like a duck.
Yes, much like a duck.
Yeah. Enjoying the air outside before she has to go back to her room. Yeah, eventually, Cami will have to go back to her room, and we're gonna have to return her to the Socks Agency facility. But hey, we'll enjoy our time while we're here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I always ask this of my guests, but can you tell us how you kind of got into VTubing? Like, what got you into this strange rabbit hole?
Flark pulled me through a portal and told me to stream.
Really? It's just that simple, huh?
It's that simple. He pulled me through and started screaming that I had to learn what Twitch.tv was. And then I had to learn what Twitch.tv was.
Oh, okay.
So this is all Flark's fault.
Yeah, blame Flark.
Basically what it boils down to.
Man, but were you into VTubing before you joined Socks Agency, or are you kind of new to the scene?
I'm new to the scene.
Oh, you haven't even watched other VTubers before all of this?
I watched some with Evanito the other day, and that was a really good time.
Okay. That's interesting though. That's interesting. How are you finding the whole VTuber community so far though?
A lot. I've really enjoyed who I've met, and everyone seems really nice. So I've been having a good time.
That's because it must be a little strange. Pretty much not knowing too much about the VTuber industry, and then just kind of having someone scream at you to be a VTuber, huh?
Yeah. To learn what Twitch is, to learn what VTube Studio is, to learn what everything is.
Wait, oh my god, you didn't even have any experience with Twitch beforehand, and then you just kind of got dragged into the fray?
I got dragged into it.
Oh my god. Wow, I'm really glad to see that you've adapted so fast then. That must
We
have
got
been a
it. It
challenge.
was either adapt or get ground up, so we had to make it work.
So are you saying that in Socks Agency those who those who underperform might be ground up?
Girl feed is made of retired talents. Girl feed is made of retired talents.
Oh no, guys, we have some exclusive information here.
Girl feed is hot Cheetos, but also dusted with retired talents. So yeah,
true,
I do my best,
Yeah. And there you go. I just put a straw in your tea just to help.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
There we go. Anyways, yeah, so that's really cool because this is, I think, the first you're the first VTuber I've actually had here on Tea Time who was never really part of the community until very recently, but you weren't even streaming back then as
No.
not a VTuber. Wow. What did you, if you don't mind answering, like, what did you do back then? Did you do, like,
Before getting pulled through a portal?
Yeah.
I was a magical girl.
Oh. And were you
I saved my world. I was the best magical girl in my world, and then Flork stole me to the United States of America.
Oh my god. It's kind of like how I got exiled into the frozen wasteland of Canada.
I was isekai'd into the United States. I hate it here.
Oh my god. Yeah, it must be a very, very different experience.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Imagine having your own world. Everything is safe and secure.
Mm-hmm.
You've saved it. And then you come to the United States of America.
Yeah, and then a funny sock man just suddenly like locks you up in a facility in a straitjacket. Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah. Well, at least you're I was gonna say at least you're being fed and taken care of, but then I just realized what you said about the nature of what they're feeding you. But
yeah, we're being fed, but at what cost?
Yeah. Maybe the skills and memories of the previous those previous who were ground up are absorbed through nutrition or something like that. Who knows?
God.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
the hot Cheetos part is good, but the ground up graduated talents isn't.
That's true. But yeah. So one of the things that really, I guess, drew me to your streams, especially like after your debut, was a lot of your tastes kind of like line up with mine. Like you like the very similar kinds of music. First and foremost, you know, like that Bring Me to Life sing-along is probably one of my favorite parts of the entire debut relay, you know?
That wasn't even planned.
Yeah, you just did it kind of on the spot because everyone was asking for a sample,
because my
right?
mod was like, what if you do it in real life right now? And I was like, all right, sure.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I didn't practice for this, but man.
Yeah, I did not practice for this at all, but yeah, let's see where this goes, I suppose.
You sounded so natural, though. Like, it sounded
Thank
like you were practicing it. Like,
I had not. I
it
was so
sounded
scared.
so good.
I was so incredibly scared.
And have you done any karaoke streams since then?
No, I'm considering it eventually, but that's very scary, so we'll see.
I'm definitely gonna tune in if you ever do one.
I'm definitely going to. I just don't know when. It'll probably be like a celebration of sorts if I do.
And since you said that you just kind of like started learning how to like do all that Twitch stuff, like one of the things that I will want to say is the latency offset or whatever it's called. Oh my god. It's very important when it comes to karaoke, but I don't think you had a problem with it when you were singing Bring Me to Life, so I think you're actually good.
I
disregard
use
what I said.
like the stuff that I use for streaming. It doesn't like I don't have to worry about that.
That's really good. Then I might have to ask you later about what you use, so that I don't have to mess with latency, because it's kind of annoying, you know, because it changes from time to time.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, but yeah. Do you have any particular favorite bands that you follow?
The Crew Shadows.
Ooh.
And Ghost Feeder.
Oh wow. I actually don't know any of those bands. Are they like kind of niche or?
Yeah. Ghost Feeder is a small little band based out of Rochester, New York. I love them. I love them so much. They are incredibly good. I highly recommend checking them out. And the Crew Shadows is a like gothic industrial band based out of I think Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh my god, that actually sounds like right up my alley. What are they called
The Crew
again?
Shadows have been around since the 90s. The Crew Shadows, it's CRUXSHADOWS. For some deep lore, I have a Crew Shadows tattoo.
Oh wow. Yeah, these guys definitely seem like right up my wheelhouse. I'm gonna give their song some a listen to afterwards. Do you have any songs that you suggest listening to as like a first time?
I feel like everybody loves Marilyn My Bitterness. Everybody loves Marilyn My Bitterness.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what my favorite. I really like Birthday. Birthday's a very good song.
birthday. All right, adding that to my favorites, just so I can check him out later, and maybe I'll be a new fan of this band. Who knows?
They're good. I like them a lot.
This is what metal does to magical girl chat. Remember that? Yeah. I mean, you came out like definitely a lot different because of metal, but hey, I would say that this is quite an improvement, right? But who knows? Maybe in your previous magical girl form, it was much more sunshine. And was it more sunshine, or was it kind of
everything was more sunshine?
I see. Maybe it's a mixture, not just metal, but also the years spent inside the Socks Agency facility.
I don't even know how long it's been.
Yeah, exactly, Rue. I mean, if you trapped me in a room full of padded walls for like years, I'd probably end up the same way.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's real great.
And okay, so besides music though, another thing that kind of drew me to you was that you said you were a big fan of horror.
I love horror.
Yeah, same here. Do you have any of your top movies then?
Oh, Silence of the Lambs, which I guess is less horror, more
it's more of like a psychological.
It's a psychological horror. I would call it that. Yeah, but that is my all-time favorite.
Yeah, it does have like an element of horror to it. Oh my god, man. Yeah, Hannibal Lecter is such an iconic.
I love him.
Iconic character.
I love him so much. I love him so much.
Yeah, it's honestly so good because like Hannibal Lecter and the investigator they're kind of like two sides of the same coin, right? Like,
Clarice Starling. I love her.
Yeah.
I love Clarice.
It's like
such a good movie.
Yeah.
I rewatched it again like last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I really wanted to watch it again.
I have a few horror movies like that where like whenever someone I guess wants to do like a horror watch along, it's just something that I don't mind watching over and over again because I'm like, man, I'll never get tired of this movie.
Yeah, one of the people that works at the facility had never seen it, so I made them watch it, and I was very happy to do so.
It must have been a little a little strange considering you're also wrapped up in a straitjacket.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah, even live in chat, they're saying that you look like you came from Silence of the Lambs.
Good.
Yeah, they probably cart you out like the same way that they do Hannibal Lecter, huh?
It's perfect, but also awful.
Yeah, there you go. Canon. It's canon, everyone. But yeah, are there any kind of like specific, I guess, genres of horror that you really enjoy?
Really good question. I don't think I have any specific. I will say the ones that I don't really enjoy is I'm not a big fan of like not Aliens, the movie Aliens. I love that movie. I love Alien. Very good movie. I'm not typically a fan of when a movie has an alien as the big bad, except for the movie Alien. I do like that. I'm talking like oh god, what was that movie that everybody liked
Signs?
Recently? No, it was a Jordan Peele.
You remember what it was about?
Hold on. Nope. It was the movie Nope.
Oh yeah. I actually haven't seen that movie yet, but I've heard a lot of people praising it.
Everyone loved it. I did not care about it.
Oh man, Rue is saying that Cammy is what happens when you anime beam Hannibal. Is this
Perfect.
true? Is this
That's
true?
the best compliment I could get.
Ah, there you go, Rue. Good job on that compliment. But yeah, I don't know exactly how I feel about those alien movies. I guess there is a way to like do it well, where it's like if there are some, I guess, hints like sprinkled throughout the movie, but if they just suddenly go, oh yeah, everything's weird because aliens, then it's
yeah, that's what I don't like.
Yeah,
like there's a book that I really like called Under the Dome, and that I like, and it's got elements of aliens, but
was that the one by Stephen King?
It is, and it's very
I love that book.
I haven't read it in probably 20 years or so, I feel.
Actually, it might have been the same for me because I remember I special ordered it for the library when it first came out. Because
I guess it wasn't 20. It came out in wait, when did it release?
Yeah, when did it release? Because that's about the time.
Yeah, no, it's been oh, it's only been a decade. Okay, wait, no, that's the show. Hold on, wait a second. I know it's been like 20 years. Under the Dome.
Under the Dome.
Book, not that. I haven't actually seen the show.
Yeah, same here. I've read the book. 2009 it came out.
Okay, so 15 years.
Yeah. And I think I remember I special ordered it in the library because if we didn't have any books in the library, we could ask the librarian to special order it. And I was kind of best friends with the librarian because of that. Because I just read so much Stephen King books that I just started to run out. Yeah. And then the librarian was like, "Oh, do you have any more books to order?" Because I guess she kind of likes it because that means more funding for the library. I just realized that. But you know, it was still nice because then we got to discuss it after we read all of it. You know.
Yeah. No, I love Stephen King. And Dean Koontz. I haven't read any of their stuff in a long time.
I also read a lot of Michael Crichton, like the guy who wrote Jurassic Park.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he had some interesting books, but they're a lot more sci-fi and like, you know, all of that. But definitely Stephen King's one of my favorite writers of all time.
Yeah, he's very good.
Do you have any favorite Stephen King books actually?
Oh gosh. I really like his short stories. I like his collection of short stories. I'm trying to think if I have any that I would consider my favorite.
I know what you're
the
talking
problem
about.
with me, like the legitimate, honest problem with me, is I have an honest to God real life memory issue. So whereas I've read so many Stephen King books, I could not tell you about most of them. I do remember really liking, what was it? The Girl Who Loved. The Girl Who Loved something. The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon. I remember really liking that one. But I've read so many Stephen King books, and I couldn't even begin to. And same with Dean Koontz.
I don't know if this would make me like a Stephen King normie, but like I think my favorite is still Misery. I
don't think that would make you a Stephen King normie.
Yeah, I don't know, because I think a lot of people just really like Misery. You know, like that's the first thing they go to when they.
I don't think if I read Misery.
It's about the.
I had to have.
It's about the fan who finds her favorite author stranded after a car accident, and then she kind of just keeps him there, and then forces him to write a new chapter of his Misery series of books. Because he killed off Misery at one of the end.
But I don't remember. I truly don't remember. I guess that means I get to read it again.
Exactly, yeah. Maybe sometime.
I will say that's the good thing about having a memory issue is that I can do something a second time and it's like I'm doing it for the first time.
Yeah. Man, but that must, I don't know, does it kind of impede in your daily life though, just having those memory issues?
It's very frustrating. It doesn't really, I will say, I don't think it really affects me in my daily life because, well, it kind of does. But it's more so that, like, if I play a game, even 6 months to a year later, I won't remember anything about it usually. So, like, I played through a really interesting game on stream the other day called Lily's Well. And I can guarantee you in like 6 months or a year, I won't remember anything about the game. And that's the part that really sucks the most is because it doesn't mean that I don't like it when I don't remember something. And I have to try to explain that to people like, hey, it's not that I didn't like this and it's not that I didn't appreciate it. It's that I genuinely just can't maintain my memories of things. It kind of sucks. But again, it's good in the sense like when I watch Silence of the Lambs, it's my favorite movie. I love it so much, but there are so many parts of it I didn't remember, so it was like seeing it for the first time.
Yeah,
which is good. Like it's just, we take that.
Yeah, because then you would like not expect the things that you've already seen before. Yeah, so I guess that's a really nice way of looking at it, actually. You know, just kind of looking at the bright side of of having that kind of problem.
Yeah, there's definitely like negatives, but the positives are experiencing something for the first time every time.
Oh man, that must be interesting though, because you know how a lot of horror games kind of involve some kind of puzzle or some kind of remembering things, pretty much.
Like the short term, I'm usually pretty okay with. Like if I have to remember a code to something, usually okay with that. It's long term that just, or even medium term, that's just really trash.
Yeah. But yeah, I actually want to ask you about horror games. Have you played any on stream yet?
That's a good. Lily's Well was a horror game. I played Clap Clap, which was very fun.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember what I even played last week. I played Phasmophobia.
Oh, that's a classic.
I love Phasmophobia so much.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I don't.
Okay, so what do you call it? Because it's mostly because my chat has been asking me to play some horror games from time to time. I guess because they really want to hear me like scream and get scared. I love horror games, but I am not good with jump scares at all.
I don't like jump scares if they're in there just to be jump scares. If they're there, like Resident Evil 2, I think it was, has a couple of really good ones. But they make sense, right? Like they work, and they're not just there for the sake of being there. If that makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah. Like they're not there to just get a cheap scream out of you, pretty much.
Yeah. Cheap scares I don't like, but legitimate jump scares. Oh, I love them. Clap Clap had a jump scare, and it was very well done.
Oh my god, you know my least favorite horror trope?
What?
It's when it builds up to be a jump scare, and then someone like walks up behind them, and it's like a normal person, and there's like this really loud sound that happens when they touch their shoulder. It's like, hey, and then of course you jump because there's a really loud sound, and I'm like, I hate
I did play another horror game. I played Chilla's. It was a game by Chilla's Art.
Oh, I love those.
I played Parasocial.
Oh man, I actually haven't played that one. That might be the first one I would play on stream then.
Do it. It's do it. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's relatable too, because it's VTubers.
It's very relatable, yeah. It's very good. I liked it a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I might add that to my schedule now. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm thinking about at some point doing like a Chilla's Art day where I just play as many of them as I can.
Yeah.
In however long.
Yeah. It's really funny because Chilla's Art is a VTuber fan as well, because I think Chilla's Art made like special ones for VTubers as well, like very specific VTubers, you know?
There's also VTuber cameos inside, like in on magazines inside the game and stuff like that. I'm trying to recall who I saw, but there's a couple VTubers. I was like, oh, I know who they are.
Because I know Chilla's
now.
Art has made like special ones for like HoloLive VTubers as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like actual games dedicated to them. It's so funny. Like one of them plays on like one of the VTubers being like, they speculate that she's really old. So they, yeah. So it's really funny. So maybe one day, when you like, when you're super huge, Cammy, Chilla's Art might start to make a game about you. That would be a really cool
please
game.
notice me.
Yeah.
I do love those games, and I also really like visual novels. So I was asking my chat to suggest visual novels that were like horror themed the other day.
Oh my god!
So that I'm excited for that.
Which
too.
ones? Have you? Do you remember any that you have played?
I haven't, but they suggested Doki Doki Literature Club.
Okay, that's a classic.
Higurashi no Nakokoroni, which I love the anime of. So, and I think to a lesser degree, Umineko no Nakokoroni, and Slay the Princess.
Oh, Slay the Princess is also really good. I think one of my gen mates, Lulu, actually played it. So
nice.
Yeah. I think it's pretty good.
I will play that when the pristine cut comes out.
Oh, I do have a suggestion though.
Oh yeah. What is it?
There's this visual novel called You, Me, and Her. It's also called Totono, and I think it's kind of where Doki Doki drew some inspiration from for some aspects of it. But I feel like it's really good. I don't know. I like it better than Doki Doki personally. But yeah, that's also a good I guess I would say horror kind of. visual novel?
Yeah, I will add that to my list. I see it.
For sure, for sure. But yeah, I'm so excited about that. I can't wait for you to get into the visual novel rabbit hole. Definitely update me on how
I'm
it
excited.
goes. Because I am a very, very big visual novel fan.
Yeah?
Yeah, I kind of got corrupted earlier on because I had a senpai who really likes those messed up horror visual novels, and literally just walked up to me and gave me a USB full of them.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was definitely an experience. I guess you would say I kind of lost my innocence in that way very early on during high school.
Good.
Yeah, exactly. Good. But oh man, imagine a Chilla's art game featuring you though. I feel like that would be kind of perfect. Like consider the aesthetic. That. Yeah, like you're walking through the Socks Agency facility, and then like you just start to see like scrapes on the wall, and then you're slowly making it to Cammy's room. Oh my god, Chilla's art, please.
Chilla's art, please. I'm begging you. I'm literally on my hands and knees. Begging.
Yeah, it's literally perfect, you know? Oh man, that's fun though. That's fun. But yeah, so far though, how has I guess working in Socks Agency been like? Have you been getting along well with your gen mates or?
Yeah, I mean like Enos and Snoozy are great.
Yeah, I think I think that you guys kind of have like this nice trifecta of energy, you know? Like
yeah, Snoozy and Enos, I adore them. They visit my cell sometimes and bring me little treats. It's great.
Plot twist, she was just trying to warn you about you had your zipper down and you ran away into the horror of the facility. That sounds like something Chillas would do as like a comedic thing. Yeah, that's a fun idea, Rue. But yeah, do you is there like anyone in within you three that you I guess talk to more, or is it kind of like you talk to the both of them evenly?
The both of them pretty equally.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no one I really talk to more. We had like a chat with all of us, so.
Ah, okay, yeah, just you know, like as most agencies do, I guess. But yeah,
yeah, it's called the girl room. It's great.
The girl room where Flork gives you your girl feed.
Yeah, he just shoves us in there and tells us to get along, which it worked out really well. So
there you go. Out of all of you, I guess you would be the one who's like the best when it comes to getting, you know, not getting scared with horror, huh? Or is there like a little bit of a surprise between you three?
I'll get scared, which I like. I like the feeling of being scared. I like the feeling of like the. I want to say I like the anxious feeling, but I'm an anxious person, so I don't like the anxious feeling in general. But when it's related to horror, I do like the anxious feeling.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Like, I don't know. I guess, okay, I don't know if I actually told this to Chad, but like way back then I had a stalker. And that wasn't a fun kind of anxiety. That wasn't a fun kind of anxiety. But horror movies though, you know, like because I got asked this question before from one of my IRL friends. He was like, why do you like this horror movie? Because it did involve a stalker. Why do you like this horror movie so much if you had such a bad experience with that? And I was like, well, it's a movie.
Also, like sometimes it's watching it happen in a fictional setting is different for sure. Yeah,
exactly. And I guess it's kind of like how do you say it? It kind of enhances the experience, I guess, when you have some personal experience when it comes to it. Like, for example, if you're scared of spiders because of something that happened when it comes to spiders, you know? Like,
I hate spiders.
Yeah, same here. Like, even those tiny ones can give me anxiety, and I start breathing faster, you know? My heart rate starts going. Yeah. Even if I see like a small house spider on my wall, I start getting nervous.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of spiders at all.
Yeah. Man, is there any particular reason, or is it just kind of like a general fear?
I hate them. I just hate them. They have too many legs. They're fast. I don't know what it is about them. They're awful.
Yeah.
There was a baby spider explosion in the facility about a month ago.
Oh God! Oh no!
Yeah. I was able to leave my room and went into the main. We have a big kitchen area. And there was just baby spiders all over the countertop.
Oh God, that's
and
terrifying.
I did scream, and someone took care of them. And then a couple weeks later, I went downstairs again. It happens every time I go into the kitchen area, so maybe I should just never go into the kitchen. I went into the kitchen area again, and there were baby spiders again all over that same counter and also over the stove. So I screamed again, and it got taken care of again. And then, 2 weeks later, I went down into the kitchen area, and there wasn't an explosion that time, but there was a bunch of them in the cracks of the ceiling. But they were babies, so they were tiny little pinpoint, just little black dots, but I hate them.
Yeah.
I hate
Okay,
them so much.
so this is why I'm also terrified of tiny spiders, okay? Because they're oh, it's so small, it's not gonna hurt you, but they can crawl inside spaces you can't see.
They can crawl inside of you. They can crawl in your mouth.
Oh,
they are
God.
awful. They could be anywhere. They could be in your bed. They could be in your clothing. They could be in your couch. They could be anywhere. I cannot stand that.
Yeah, I'd actually rather see a big spider because at least I know where it is.
Yeah, at least you know, unless they're very fast, in which case, how dare they?
Exactly. Because one of the reasons why I actually wear earbuds when I sleep is one, the voices get to me when it's completely silent, but another reason is because I'm terrified of insects crawling inside my ears.
I don't want that. I'm so scared of that as well.
Yeah,
exactly.
What's worse than baby spiders? Baby spider clones. Isn't that just multiple baby spiders though?
That is, which is exactly what I saw.
Yeah, exactly.
There were hundreds of them. It was awful. I'm not talking about one or two baby spiders. I'm talking about literal hundreds of baby spiders.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's So my sister actually told me a very, I guess, a story that she knew would disturb me because she went on vacation to one of her friend's cabins, and they have a dock. And she told me a story about how she could hear the dock spiders from underneath her feet, and I'm like, ah!
Yeah. You can hear spiders, which is just the worst sentence I've ever said in my life.
I know, yeah. I mean, Keo, I don't mind roaches at all.
I hate roaches. I can't stand roaches.
The only thing about roaches is I'm not scared of them, but I am allergic to them. I break out into rashes when roaches touch me.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's not.
I break out into tears when I see a roach, so
we both
similar
break
energy.
out into something, Yeah, it's pretty similar energy.
So the facility, of course, Enos is in Germany. Snoozy is in Australia, but the main facility is in the United States, and in an area where roaches are, because in some parts of the U.S. You said you were in Canada. Have you always been in Canada?
No, I wasn't in Canada before, but I've been in Canada long enough.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure if you know about the different roach habits of the United States, but
roach habits?
If you were in upstate, or if you were in Maryland, right, and you saw a roach in your house, you know that there's more roaches. There's more roaches. That is not the only one. Somewhere there's an infestation. If you're in an apartment, it might be another apartment. But if you see one roach in your house in Maryland, you need to look around, because that typically means that there's more. In the South, however, they just live here. So if you see one, the good thing is if you see one, that doesn't mean there's an infestation. The bad thing is, no matter how clean, because that's the other thing, is roaches a lot of times in areas that aren't the South are associated with things not being clean. Your house could be pristine in the South and you'll still find a roach. I hate it here. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
VTubers in shambles.
I am so I'm terrified of Matara.
Oh my
I'm
god.
absolutely petrified of Matara.
Yeah?
I'm sure she's so nice. I'm sure she's the nicest person in the world. I am scared to death of her.
Oh man.
She's a roach.
See, that's the thing. So Matara, I don't have a problem with how she looks, and I would love to give her a hug. But if she hugged me, I'd probably die.
You'd probably die, right?
Yeah, I'd probably just straight up die.
But I mean, is it worth it at that point?
I guess so. I got to hug Matara. That would be a death that's worth dying for.
Yeah, you die, but like.
Yeah, I got hugged by Roach Mom. Yeah.
Yeah, Roach Mom. I mean, I wanna be able to get over my fear so I could watch her because she seems really nice.
Yeah.
But I'm so scared of her. I'm so terrified of her.
It's okay. Maybe one day when you finally get to collab with Matara, there will be some sort of you can maybe pixelate her. Yeah. You know how you can pixelate
Censor her for my stream.
Yeah. Just pixelate.
You're like, don't look, chat.
It'll be really funny. But what do you call it? I think I do know about like those roach habits because I do work undercover besides my VTuber duties and my princely duties. I do work undercover in this very fancy hotel, and we have fumigations from time to time because apparently if you see one roach, they're probably everywhere. At least where
okay, so that's how it is there too. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why they call them Little Death in French? Really? That's what they call them in France?
No, that's an orgasm.
What?
Sorry, that's the petite mort. It's Little Death. Anyways, so.
Yeah? Tell us more.
Do you like coffee as well as tea, or like?
Honestly, I like tea better than coffee. I'm more of a tea person, but I don't mind coffee.
What's your favorite tea?
What's my favorite tea? I like a nice cup of Earl Grey.
Oh, do you like London Fogs?
Yes!
Yes!
That's one of my favorite drinks of all time.
Me too! I got
God.
the stuff to make London Fogs, but I didn't get Earl Grey, I got Lady Grey, which works just as well. It was delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a London Fog.
Yeah, because, I don't know, some people are put off by, like, a bit more of the floral taste that Earl Grey has, but I love it. I really like it, When
I lived in my other world, one of the things I really liked to do was narrate horror stories. Kind of, like, broke up the monotony of actually dealing with horror. And I would sometimes travel around and, tell horror stories in different parts of the world. And one of the people that came with us would often order an Earl Grey. And unfortunately, my world sometimes kind of screwed it up and would make it with like English breakfast tea.
Oh no, that's not the same.
Or a London Fog rather. And it's like the London Fog was not the same. And he would try to explain to them that, this is not a London Fog. And they would try to explain that it was exactly the same as a London Fog. It was a whole thing.
Yeah, it's literally just a black tea latte at that point.
Yeah, it's like this is not a London Fog, but it was always great because when he ordered it from just like a chain, it would either be really, really good or it would be made with like English breakfast.
Yeah, English breakfast, which is not what we want at all.
Which is not what we want in a London Fog.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of, since you said that you've traveled to a lot of places back in your magical girl world.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone ghost hunting before?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I have. And actually that wasn't until I was brought to this world. It was in Florida. It was in Pensacola, Florida, at the Pensacola Lighthouse. It was very fun. I had a really good time. I would like to do it more. I would really like to do it more.
Actually,
it was so good.
I have a question. Would you ever consider doing like a live stream where you just go ghost hunting one night?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, 100%.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've been planning on doing that at some point as well. Because there's this really, really haunted hotel near the city that I live in. Apparently it's one of the most haunted hotels in Canada. And there's one specific room where apparently there's been a lot of reports of paranormal activity. And I'm like, I want to go. I want to stream there, that would be so fun.
I went to what is it called? Oh, it's in Colorado. The Stanley Hotel.
Oh yeah, I know about that one.
I've been to the Stanley a few times, and it is
so
phenomenal.
cool.
It is very good. First of all, it's beautiful. But it is great. It is very, very good.
Did you experience any spooky, mysterious things happening?
I didn't, unfortunately, but I hold hope for the next time.
Yeah, that would be so fun though. Just bring some ghost hunting equipment as well, like those EMF readers, those like sparkly shiny balls that like light up when they get touched. Oh my god, I want to do it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I would love to do it more.
Yeah, that would be so fun. Have you had any paranormal experiences before?
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I feel like the answer is probably yes, but I also feel like I don't
You
recall.
probably don't remember, yeah.
I couldn't even begin to tell you when or what.
Okay, so I had this one paranormal experience before, and I think it's one of I like saying this one because it's one of the more verifiable ones that I can remember, especially because there were 2 witnesses. It was me and my sister. But so we were spending Christmas just watching some videos on a laptop, and Mama Melodium, our mom, she was just cooking dinner, and someone who looked like Mama Melodium walked in front of our door, but kind of looked a little off, like she looked like her, but not really. Like there was something that we just felt was horribly off, and we were like, you okay there, Mom? Do you need some help? And then she didn't say anything. She just turned away and then walked away. So
Terrifying, actually.
Yeah. So we went to our mom and we were like, do you need something? You just kind of stared at us. And our mom was like, no, I've been cooking dinner here this whole time. And I was like,
no. It's like, okay, thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, if I were to act like a skeptic and just like try to find out some sort of explanation, it was probably just our mom trolling us and trying to scare us, but
oh my god, that would be hilarious. That would be so funny though.
Yeah, but there was just something off. But yeah, that was my most verifiable paranormal experience.
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure. That is definitely creepy.
Would I want anything paranormal to happen to me again? Maybe. I would.
I for sure want something to happen to me. I 100% want something to happen to me.
Yeah, as long as it's not like a demon clinging to me or something, which
that's
maybe
fine too. I'm okay with that.
Oh, you really?
Yeah, I mean, I'll make it work.
Yeah, maybe you'll be good roommates together.
Yeah, maybe things will be just fine.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually an interesting question. Like, would you ever mind having like a ghost roommate? Like, for example, if one day you moved in somewhere and then you realize that there's a ghost living there, would you just be like roommates with that ghost?
Yeah, I'd be fine with it.
Oh, that's cool. Ghost wife. I mean, yeah, maybe. Who knows? That would be interesting. Because then, at least you're with someone until the afterlife, Kyo.
Yeah, I'd be super fine with that.
Yeah. Just like a ghost wife / ghost hubby. Yeah, why not? As long as they're like, I mean, I guess even if they're those kinds of very possessive kind of ghosts where it's like, no one can have you, I will kill them if they try to get to you. So there will be some people who will find some appeal in that still. It'll be scary, but there will still be some people who would appreciate that, I guess.
Yeah, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah. Oh, and okay, so another question. Are you a fan of any specific animals, Cammy?
Oh, I like cats a lot. I really want a facility cat. Maybe one day Flork will let me have a facility cat. There is a facility dog. her name is Riza. She's the guard dog. She is never seen on stream, but she sometimes is heard when she barks.
Instead of a divorce, you need an exorcism. But yeah. So yeah. I hope Flork gets you a facility cat. That would be so cute.
I want so many facility cats. I would love that. Dear Flork, please find me a facility cat.
Yeah.
I've been so good.
Cats.
At least 3 facility cats.
Yeah.
That would be a really great. That would be so cool of you.
And
what a guy. You know?
Yeah, and Cammy will even be willing to share the girl feed with the cats.
I would share the girl feed with the cats.
Yeah. Hear that, Flork?
Hear that, Flork?
Yeah.
I'll
It's
share.
time to get some cats. Yeah.
I think that would be a great idea, personally.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, because cats are very, very therapeutic, I think.
Right? I think it would be great for everyone. I think everyone would have a phenomenal time. So, you know.
Yeah. Because I think...
what do I know?
Yeah, I think, what do you call it? There's like this study that apparently when cats purr, it has like some sort of effect on your body that like helps it heal or something like that. I don't know where I read it, but maybe, who knows? I might be completely wrong, but I believe it. I feel great. Yeah, I feel great whenever my cat purrs, whenever I pet her. You know? You don't think cats can have hot Cheetos? Not with that attitude, Peace.
Yeah, not with that attitude.
Yeah. We will train the cat to eat the hot Cheetos and have a tolerance for it. They will be much spicier cats.
Yeah, they'll be fine. Don't worry about the cats. They're doing great.
Yeah, it's very relaxing. That is what your cat wants you to think.
Yeah, they want you to think that they don't eat hot Cheetos, but in reality, they're little fiends.
Yeah, exactly. And there's also I think I don't know about it, but apparently there's like this, I don't know if it's like a parasite or like a bacteria or some kind of microorganism that lives inside cats that apparently, I guess, affects smaller animals and makes it so that they don't feel as threatened by them, so that cats can catch them easily. But apparently it might also affect humans.
Oh.
Yeah, that's some cat knowledge, which is weird because then I guess that's why cats are so... I mean, cats are beloved because they're adorable, and I love them. But maybe that has some sort of effect on people. Who knows?
Yeah, they are amazing in every way, shape, and form.
Yeah, I would die for my cat. Do you have any names thought out for if you had any cats?
Egg.
Egg?
Yeah, egg. And if it's a brother and sister, egg and toast.
Egg and toast? Oh my god. I hope you don't get too hungry around them then.
They'll be fine, probably, maybe. They'll be fine.
Probably, yeah, no guarantees.
If I get a third one, maybe quarter pony, something whimsical.
Quarter pony?
Yeah, you know, something just to really throw people off. Like, no one expects that name. Who
exactly,
expects that
especially
name?
after
If you came up to someone,
toast.
right, and you were like, hey, what's your cat's name? And they were like, quarter pony.
Yeah. It's like, oh, my cat's names are Egg, Toast, and they're like, oh, is it another food? Quarter pony.
Quarter pony.
Oh my god. That reminds me, did you hear about this Canadian couple that asked the internet to name their child?
No.
It sounds like a horrible idea, right?
It sounds like an awful idea.
Yeah, and guess what the... So
What
the
is
child's
what is
name
the
became, I think it was Cthulhu Allspark McLaughlin.
Okay, that's actually a great name.
Yeah, it kind of went hard.
That goes real hard.
Yeah, imagine.
Like, hey, what's your name? Cthulhu Allspark McLaughlin. Like, yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. 100%.
Yeah, I thought they would name it something like super offensive, like they'd name the child like Hitler or something, but man, no, Cthulhu
Thank you, Internet,
Allspark
for not
McLaughlin.
naming it Hitler.
Yeah, don't name your kid Hitler. Your
Yeah,
kid's
please don't name your
destined
kid-
to get bullied.
Your kid's not gonna have a good time.
Yeah, Kitty McKid. But yeah, I'm proud of the internet for that one. It was so funny.
Yeah, Internet did a really good job.
Mhm.
Good job, Internet. I don't tell you that often, and I won't tell you that often, but...
Yeah, that's an exclusive right here.
You only get one good job, Internet, and there it is.
It was Reddit. It was meant to be non-offensive. Oh, really? They asked Reddit? Okay, I can see why then. I bet you it would be much different than if they asked like other websites.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Other websites, you'd get like a slur of a name, so.
Oh no, I'm imagining it now. That poor
You'd
child.
have to definitely override if
yeah.
that happened, for
Yeah.
sure. There's no way you let that slide.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so besides liking horror, liking metal, are there any other kinds of genres that you like? For example, let's stick with movies for now, maybe. Like any other kind of movies you might like?
I like Disney movies.
Oh my god, that's actually so unexpected.
I know, right? Because it's like
Yeah.
horror, death, dark, destruction.
Disney.
I love Disney movies. I love them very much.
Oh, which one's your favorite?
Lion King.
Oh, yeah, that one's so good.
Lion King's so good.
Yeah.
I love the Lion King.
Yeah, my favorite's actually Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch is good too.
I love it. Okay, so there was this period of time where I was actually stuck in the hospital for 3 months, and that movie got me through for a bit. I think I watched it about like 10 times during that whole hospital stage, just because there was
It's a special
absolutely
movie.
nothing to do, you know? Oh my god, I love Lilo and Stitch. And it's kind of interesting, I guess, the perspective that I had watching that movie, because as a kid, I was like, oh man, I totally relate to Lilo. Nani is so obnoxious, but then like as you grow up, you're like, man, Nani's got it rough.
Oh, I know. It's kind of like in The Little Mermaid, as a younger person, as a child, I was like, yeah, Ariel's right. Her dad's being such a jerk. I can't. And as an adult, I'm like, he was kind of lenient with her.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he
went a lot easier on her than probably should have.
Yeah, he just kind of didn't want her to get hurt, you know?
Yeah, he kind of just didn't want her to die, which is fair.
Cats, horror, Disney. She's truly instruction material. Chat. Bye. Hey, they're buying into Cami Coin stocks is going up. Let's go.
Perfect.
But yeah, it's really interesting how different our perspectives change when it comes to those kinds of shows, right? Like I think the biggest example of that is like, you know, the people who watched SpongeBob as a kid compared to like
I've never seen SpongeBob.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, like because there's this you know, you've probably seen them in memes, but like as a kid you kind of hate Squidward, but like now that I've worked in a company, I'm like, man, if I had a coworker like that, I would probably kind of hate him too.
Yeah, I've been told that it's a good watch and that it's as much for adults as it is for kids.
Oh
so.
yeah, it's quite timeless.
Yeah, so I do want to see it eventually.
Oh, maybe you can have that as one of your streams, maybe.
Or just a SpongeBob watch along.
Yeah,
I wonder
just
if I
like
could get away with
watch
doing
SpongeBob.
that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
You might
chat, we're
have
watching SpongeBob today.
Yeah.
Cuddle down and sit down.
Yeah, man. To the moon. Yeah. Cami going to the moon, Rixie. But yeah, Rixie's actually one of our resident hags. She's a robot.
Perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, Rixie.
We love hags here.
Yeah, we love hags in here. SpongeBob Discord nights. I mean, I guess that might work.
That would probably work. Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever want to spend time with your fans on your Discord server, you might have like a SpongeBob watch along, or make it like members only or something. You know, get that stonks.
Stonks.
Who knows? SpongeBob is the only thing connecting all currently living generations besides Garfield and the occasional redacted. What does that redacted mean? But Garfield for sure, yeah. Oh my god, have you seen what the internet has been doing to Garfield though? Like all of those horror versions of Garfield?
No, he's already horrible enough.
Oh no, but like the internet has turned him into like this Lovecraftian existential horror kind of thing.
Maybe
It's actually
I'll like
really
him
fascinating. Yeah, definitely try to get into that rabbit hole. Like, do you know the YouTuber Super Eye Patch Wolf?
I do.
Yeah, he has a very interesting video about it. Maybe you should take a look at it sometime. It's honestly really fascinating how much the internet has kind of distorted Garfield into this like existential horror kind of thing.
Honestly, good for them.
So yeah, there you go. You might like Garfield more after that, I guess.
Maybe I will.
Yeah. But yeah, so besides that though, so you've been working in Socks VTuber Agency. You've been kind of getting like a pretty good following, like a bunch of loyal captors, on your side.
Yeah, they're really nice. I like my captors,
Yeah.
even though they're the reason I'm here. So it's like a love-hate relationship,
It's a love-hate relationship between you and your captors. But
if I get free, I can go back to my own world, but that means I don't stream anymore. So they don't want to let me get free.
It's
So
gonna
they are
be
my
bittersweet
captors.
because then you're gonna have to say bye to your captors if that happens.
Well, I don't foresee it happening
That's
ever.
true. There you go.
There's a lot of safeguards in place in the
I think one of
facility
your
to make sure it
captors
never
is
happens.
actually on stream. We
Oh,
love
good.
you, Cammy. We're not gonna let you go. Oh, Kaya, thank you for the raid with a party of 9. Thank you. I hope you had a good stream, Kaya. Well, welcome to Tea Time. We have Cammy from Socks VTuber Agency right here. We dragged her out of the facility just for you guys.
I'm free, kind of.
Kind of, for now.
For now.
But yeah.
Free but closely watched.
Yeah, free but closely. Yeah, Fork's probably like just hiding in the corner, like behind one of those trees,
Behind, I was gonna say it's behind one of those bushes, just kind of like peeking.
Yeah. There's an angry Flork just kind of lurking in the corner.
Just so mad. Ugh.
Yeah. But yeah, what was I gonna ask again? Oh yeah, so since you're with your captors and everything, like, where do you see yourself farther on into the future? Like, what are your, I guess I would say, like, big long-term dream goal?
I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead.
Oh, really? I guess you're just kind of like enjoying the ride as it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I think getting partner one day would be really nice. But
That is
I got
like,
really distracted for a second, and I'm gonna tell you why, and you'll understand entirely. I looked down at a medication bottle, and it was signed, I guess, or like something was circled, but it looks like an Among Us.
Oh no!
And so I got really distracted for a minute because I looked down and I saw an Among Us on anyways.
Yeah, oh my god. That's so funny. I can relate to that. So there's this trash can, all right? There's this trash can in our house. And sometimes I would just stare at it. And I know it looks like an Among Us. But sometimes it would always just catch my eye and I'm like, huh, Among Us. Oh, that's so funny.
I just looked down. I've never noticed it before. I was like, huh. It's a little
Oh my god.
sus.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Rixie, that would be hilarious if you ever like do your signature, just like sneak an Among Us in there somewhere. Just make it real subtle, so when people spot it, they're like, oh my god. There's a subliminal Among Us in Cammy's signature. That is something that I need to work on as well. Just like a signature, just in case, like, for the future, if I ever do need to sign anything.
Yeah, I don't have one either.
Yeah, I need to work on one. But yeah, so that's interesting. So you don't really have like any kind of like long-term goals for the future?
No, just escape, but that's never going to happen.
Yeah, exactly. The security in Socks VTuber Agency is just way too tight for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. NEXAS Among Us collab when soon, maybe soon. But yeah, that's really interesting then. Like, would you ever want to make like, I don't know, an original song one day, or like?
I would love to do that.
And I guess you would want it to be like kind of like the same genre as something like Evanescence, maybe?
I would love, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I got kind of that feel. Yeah, honestly, I would want, I guess, if you know, you do know Sonata Arctica, because you,
I do, I love Sonata Arctica. Yeah.
Like, if I were ever to make an original song, I wanted to kind of have, like, the same feel as something like Sonata Arctica. That would be so cool.
I love Sonata Arctica.
Yeah. Oh my god. So there you go. That might be like a nice long-term goal for you. You know, like just one day make your own original song.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Have you ever considered like also making maybe like voice packs for your characters as well?
I don't even know what those are.
Oh,
so
okay.
no.
So basically a voice pack is just kind of like, for example, I have one that I'm gonna release once I reach 1,000 followers. You know, just I guess subtle ad there, but not so subtle ad. But what I'm gonna do is it's basically just like a good night message, a good morning message, and also a recording of me singing them a lullaby, you know, and like reading them a bedtime story.
Cute.
Yeah. So there's a lot of different variations of voice packs. You can make it something like that, or hell, you can make it like, basically you visiting Cammy's room, and it kind of turns a little scary sometimes, but no, it's a good time in the end, you know? Something like that. Yeah.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, it's basically just voice recordings that are meant for your fans.
I like that a lot. It's really sweet.
Because I think one of the people, one of the things that your fans really do adore about you as well is your voice, you know? Like, I've heard a lot of people just say really, really good things about your voice, and I understand that. Because when we heard your voice, we were like, oh my god. Yeah, that's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I think during your debut stream, your notifications were going off, and we were like, wow, that's a nice voice. I would listen to that voice, you know? Like, another thing, like, have you ever considered doing, like, horror narrations?
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
I'd absolutely love to do that.
Especially since you said that you used to tell horror stories.
I did
back then,
when I was in my old world.
Yeah. So, there you go. Maybe we can expect some horror narrations in the future for Cat.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be so fun. But yeah. So, I know that you're going for a movie later on, so I don't want to keep you here for too long, because I know that you might need to go back to the Socks Agency facility as well, you know. But is there anything that you want to kind of like announce to your fans? Anything that you're looking forward to, you know? Anything to look forward to? More streams. I'm playing Cult of the Lamb next week.
Oh. I'm very excited for that because I hear it has integration with Twitch, so people can join my cult.
Oh, that's fun. I might actually join that stream. That sounds really fun. When's it happening?
I'm really excited. Monday at noon?
Okay, I think that's before that's before the stream that I'm going to be doing on Monday, so I might actually tune in.
Yeah, Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, join Cammy's cult in Cult of the Lamb on Monday. But yeah, and are you like gonna be releasing any? Do you plan on releasing any full covers on YouTube?
I would like to. I do actually have one. I do have a Bring Me to Life cover I have to do. Because it was that was legitimately a reward for hitting 4,000 followers on Twitter. And I did the live version, but I want to do a cover, but I just have to like find a good time to do it.
Oh, and I mean, if you need someone to do backup vocals.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah. If you ever need someone to do backup vocals, I'm always available to
listen. Same.
Yeah, there you go. If you need me to do like the male parts of the song, you know, I'm more than happy to.
Huge. Absolutely massive.
Yeah. But yeah, anyways, yeah, that's another thing to look forward to, chat. So, is there anything you would like to say to chat before we let you get back into the agency?
Free me. Free me. Get me out of here. Free me.
Yeah, everyone. She seeks freedom. She wants freedom. Please.
Seek freedom.
Anyways, thanks for coming today, Cammy. I hope you had a lot of fun.
Of course. I did. I had a really good time. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good. Well, unfortunately, we have to return Cammy to the facility. You know, Floor's probably waiting for her there, but we do have a bit of, I guess, a tradition when it comes to ending our tea time. But when we end our tea time, we like to say Otsuklo together. I'll count you down.
What is it?
Otsuklo.
Okay.
So, yeah, I will also lead you guys to the link to my cover, which is premiering at 1 p.m., I think. It should be premiering in an hour, so please, I'll be waiting for you in the waiting room for that as well. I will be in the chat. I will link it on YouTube and Twitch. Let me just do that real quick before we end everything, Cammy. Sorry about
No,
that.
you're fine.
There we go.
I've got plenty of time. You're okay.
Yeah, there you go. Twitch, that is the link. And on YouTube, I should probably link that as well. Actually on YouTube, you can just go on my channel. What am I talking about? It's on YouTube. But, yeah, please go to my channel and wait for the premiere, and I'll be there to watch along with you. Anyways, once again, this has been Cloth of Melodium, the musical Prince of Darkness of NEXAS Class Genesis, and this has been Cammy Camisole. Why don't you do your outro?
Oh, I don't have an outro.
Oh, you don't have an outro?
No.
Hey, say bye to chat then.
Bye, chat. You're great. You're all
Yeah.
great. You're all great. Please let me free.
Yeah.
I've literally already forgotten what I'm supposed to say.
It's Otsu Klo.
Perfect. Okay.
All right. So, in 3, 2, 1, let's say Otsu Klo, okay? 3, 2, 1, Otsu Klo!
Otsu Klo!
Bye-bye, everyone. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
All right, let me just move you to the other voice channel. Thanks for coming, Cammy.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy it later. Yeah. It was really fun. Yeah. I just don't want to keep you for too long now. Yeah, cause. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, cause I know that you still do need time to prepare. But anyways, yeah. Let's see who I can raid. No one is really online. Is there anyone on your list who you can raid? Yeah. Let's see who we can raid. Because literally no one's online from my follow list. Okay. Oh, awesome. Can you type the thing on Discord and I'll raid. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we are raiding Cammy's Model Mama, everyone. Please say hi. There we go. Let's say we love Cammy's Mama. Melodite raid. There we go. Alright, see you later, chat. Bye-bye.